Hello, 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 my friends. Hello. Mana, dee 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 dee. Mana, dee 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 dee. Mana, dee 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 dee. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Mana. Susie's laughing at me, everybody. What is that? Mana. Oh. That's funny. The closed caption is going on, everybody. The closed caption. Hello, my friends. Welcome to all of you. Here, I'm kind of behind. Susie gave me my countdown, and I just kept goofing off. And so, all right. Leanne's with us already this morning. Hello, Leanne. All right, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Live, my Tuesday tribe. I'm so glad that you are here today. We've got kind of a light schedule today. So for those of you who are new, this is the first couple minutes where I just talk for a couple minutes about almost nothing. Well, people are kind of popping on to the live today. So a couple of things I wanted to let you know. First thing is, if you are following me on Life in the Wick, as we talk about the Jordan Peterson book, 12 Rules for Life, the 5th rule was posted up yesterday. So you can find that on the Life in the Wick blog or on my YouTube channel for Life in the Wick. So the other thing, look what I got. Woo! My new Creative Scrapbooker magazine, which I love. And every time I get this magazine, I go through and I pick something out that I am going to try. And this quarter, I guess, I'll probably do more than one thing actually, but I always choose one thing. There's a cool article by Kathy Allen about using your metal dies to create, you actually use them as a pattern to create background paper, background on your card, and then you use them to cut out whatever it is. So if you are subscribing to Creative Scrapbooker magazine, or you could pick up Creative Scrapbooker magazine, that looks like a really cool new technique, something I've never seen before, so I'm excited about trying that. So if you don't subscribe to Creative Scrapbooker, you should, because it's a great magazine, and it's so much fun to get a real magazine in the mail, right? And just be able to kind of flip through it. But the photography and the artwork and all the ideas in this magazine are amazing. And what I really love is how the beautiful paper, right? So they're almost like little books of ideas. I keep them forever. So the new Creative Scrapbooker magazine, I just got mine. I'm not sure if I got mine early, but I think I get them when they drop with everybody else. So if you have yours and you're a subscriber, let us know. Say, yeah, I do subscribe, which brings me to another important point I forget to mention usually till the very end, that we give away a $25 gift card every week during Tuesday Live, or at the end of Tuesday Live. And the way you win your gift card is by commenting. So say hello, tell us what your favorite TT product is, how long have you been part of the Tuesday Tribe, maybe where you found us, or any kind of information like that. Or of course, you can always ask a question. So Tuesday Live is all about asking questions and getting them answered for your specific products, your specific craft room. So if you are asking a question, if you can type the word question in all caps, that makes it easier for Susie or Leanne to actually find it in the feed and get those questions read to me. Okay, let's start with some other announcement. What's on special this week? So we have a couple of different promos this week. All of the store and clip pods are on 3 for 2. So you buy 3, or you choose 3 and you pay for the 2 most expensive ones. And that happens in your shopping cart. So the store and clip pods, when you click on the on specials tab, they're all going to be there. But that is the system that slides in and out of your IKEA shelf, or that can be grouped together in little parts all over your workspace. I'm sorry, I don't know why I didn't have that out today. I guess I was too busy gossiping with Susie. Susie threw a really great birthday party for her mother, who is 90, and her daughter, who is 30, this last weekend. And I know the odds of any of you getting invited to Susie's house for dinner are very slim, but should some miracle come to you where you get to go to Susie's, the food is always amazing. It was great. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to share. She had a recipe Chex Mix.
Oh,
bourbon bacon
Chex
Mix. Okay, maybe you can probably find it on the internet. I'm guessing. I don't know. That's probably, yeah. Bourbon bacon Chex Mix. Amazing. Ribs, amazing. She made 4 different birthday cakes, 4 different types of birthday cake. Oh, it was amazing. It was an amazing party. We had a good time. All right. Sorry, I'm supposed to be talking about promos. Store and clip pods, 3 for $2. And here's a little side item. Like usually it's like 48 hours, right? Well, this sale goes through September 4th. So I'm going to tell you not to buy anything until Friday, because on Friday, you get $5 off a $40 purchase. So you're going to save an extra $5 on Friday if you get your 3 for $2 store and clip pods Friday, and then take advantage of, like, you have to get to $40. That's fairly easy to do, I think. And then you can take advantage of getting that extra $5 off. So mark that down on your calendar. You don't want to miss out. Get the store and clip pods and then get that extra $5 special. The $5 is available the 2nd and 3rd of September. Okay, so I think that wraps that up. I had a number of questions, regular questions, reoccurring questions that pop up on our social media channels about 12 by 12 paper storage. What do we have for 12 by 12 paper storage? Why should you use it? Why shouldn't you use it? All of those things. So I thought I would start with that today before I start answering questions. 12 by 12 paper, I guess the question is, why do we make so many different 12 by 12 paper storage options? And they mostly are because we have so many different types of crafters, right? So our most popular, probably our #1 bestseller, day in, day out, is the paper handler. So a lot of you are familiar with the paper handler. This is a 12 by 12 paper storage box. What makes it unique is that it has the pull-up handles. So if you're going to take it off your shelf and bring it to your workstation, put it in your tote, take it with you, you've got these nice handles that make it easy to carry that paper handler around. Now, paper handlers come in 3 sizes. There's 8.5 by 11 A4, that's one, and 6 by 6, and then the 12 by 12 as well. So it's just really a simple way. Everything is visible, everything is accessible with the paper handler. It does work with the paper storage box dividers. So those come in sets of 10, which is what I have here in my little rainbow section. So you can use it with the paper storage box dividers if you don't want pockets to help divide up your products. Or you can use it with the 12 by 12 tab divider pocket as well. So just depending on what you need and how you're storing scraps, the 12 by 12 tab divider pocket has a bigger tab on it, obviously. You can see the difference here. And it's a pocket. So if you're storing your scraps, or you want to protect specialty paper, vellum, fabric papers, glitter papers, that type of thing, then the tab divider pockets fit in the 12 by 12 paper storage box as well. Then we also have the 12 by 12 fab file. Now the 12 by 12 fab file is a little bit narrower than the paper handler, so it holds a little bit less. It has the locking tab like all fab files. It does have the handle, It does have the handle, so it's easy to carry around. Why would you use this over this? It totally depends on how you craft, right? So most of you have taken our little survey, what kind of crafter am I, to kind of figure out which tools might work best for you. But this one is sealed up. It's got a lid on it. So if you live somewhere where there's lots of dust or light damage possible, this is a great choice for protecting everything and keeping it sealed up. I know a lot of you store things maybe out in the garage or somewhere other than a craft room. So this keeps everything nice and neat and tidy and sealed up. And if it should drop on the floor or whatever, it's not going to come open. Nothing's going to spill out. So that's kind of the difference between these two. Then we have these guys. This is probably the biggest question that I get. This is the paper taker, the 12 by 12 paper taker, and this is the 12 by 12 Lisa buddy bag. They both hold 12 by 12 paper. They both work with the tab dividers. They both work with the tab divider pockets and the paper storage box dividers. They all fit in there. Why would you have one over the other? This is 2 inches deep. This is 1 inch deep. right? This gets really heavy. So if that is a concern for you, then that would be one reason. They both have handles on the side, handles on the top. They both fit, as do all of these. They all fit in your IKEA Kallax or your IKEA Expedit. These are a little bit of a tighter squeeze in there. This one has, the 2-inch one has a great big label pocket down the side. The Lisa Buddy Bag has just a small label pocket on the top. So those are some of the differences. People tend to choose this for major paper storage and transport, and this for smaller categories of paper. So maybe a rainbow in here, maybe Christmas in here. All of them, well, not all of them. This is the Scrap Master, right? The Scrap Master is to fit in your paper handler with no problem whatsoever. It's a tight squeeze in both the Lisa and the paper taker, but it fits. A lot of people I know who are using the paper taker or the Lisa to store Scrap Masters are going to take the trays out of the Scrap Master, because then it makes it easier to put, going to take the trays, sorry. So I shouldn't assume everybody knows what goes on here. Both of these have this plastic tray on the inside, right? That's what keeps the edges and corners of your paper protected and gives the bag, both of them, their stability and has them keep their shape. If putting just paper, just Scrap Masters in your sticker or in your Lisa, it's easier to get them in and out if you don't use the trays. You don't actually need the trays because these are pretty hardy on their own. So there it is in a nutshell. And if you have questions about any of these products, of course, you can ask them during our Tuesday live today. Some really questions that what are the 12 paper storage options? Why would you use one over the other? There it is, my friends. Okay. Do you have any questions for me, Susie, before you jump into anything?
Technical if it's just them, but I'm watching on my Facebook.
Oh,
it looks okay.
Let's see if Leanne, we have some people asking about technical difficulties. I'm wondering if you're having any. Let's see. Oh, your mic is cracking off and on.
Oh yeah, but you just kind of got blurry there.
Darn it. And it says my mic is cracking. Can you unplug the mic from the camera and plug it back in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get some mic. That one unscrews, I think.
But it was also the
Video?
yeah.
Maybe we have something weird going on. Okay, so Patty Lighton says, will you make an 8x8 paper handler? Yes. There is an 8x8 paper handler in process. It is done. I'm not sure what the release date on it is. Patty, I will check. I believe it's going to release on HSN. So I'll try to get back to you next week or get something up on social media, let you know when that is, where that's going to happen. Hopefully my mic is sounding better now.
I have a question, Lori Spencer. I don't understand it. You will.
Okay.
Where do I get the survey? I've never done it.
Lori Spencer is asking, where did she get the survey? I think they sent that out via email. So I would check your junk mail. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. I'll see if we can't put a link up on social media to it. I'm pretty sure I saw it. It came in my email. So that's going to be, check your junk mail first. And then, gosh, I'm trying to remember. Did I get it in email or was it social? But we'll try to get it reposted so that if you want to answer the survey questions, which we find really helpful, which brings me to my own little survey about the 10-inch slide stash and store boxes. Did I talk about these last week? I don't think I did. So Slide Stash and Store, which all of you know, these guys here, right? They're 13 inches deep, which is too deep for most of us if we have overhead cabinets or narrower shelves. So we have the whole line of them out just a 10-inch depth. And I just want to know, kind of capital feet, if you will, which of these do you think will be most useful in your overhead cabinets? And I think the gut reaction to it is that the 4, 5, and 6 are the most popular ones here, right? They're the 13-inch deep ones. Well, they're popular because they hold 12 by 12 paper. They hold your scrap masters. They hold all of your tools. They hold your cutting mats. They hold, you know, like I've got scoreboards and I've got my cinch machine and all of that stuff in there. Well, these are all too short to, obviously 10 inches to hold something that's 12 inches long. I believe that the majority of these in those overhead cabinets will be really helpful for organizing small things in your kitchen, maybe your spice jars, in your craft room, things like paints, glitters, embossing powders, that kind of thing that you just want to slide onto a shelf and pull the whole tray out and bring it down. As an example, my mother, who's like 5 feet tall, she has all her paint right in uppers, and she needs to be able to just pull out reds and blues and put them back, greens and yellows or whatever.
You're cracking up and everything.
Huh.
You're cracking.
Can you check to make sure everything's plugged in tightly, like into the, I'm going to undo mine here and we'll, as well. Let's see if we can't. Oh yeah, this isn't screwing it. I should. Might be better. Okay, everybody, another mic thing. Let us know if it works. And I'm going to take one little pause because I just realized that Susie and I talked about turning up the AC before we turn on the studio lights. and I never did it. It's very warm in here. So let me just take 1 second and adjust that from 81 degrees down to 75. How does that sound, Susie?
You're still not looking real good.
I'm not looking good.
You're not looking good. You're looking
so
kind of
disheartening. Blurry. I wonder if there's just an internet issue here. Susie says I'm a little blurry. I don't know how to fix that right now. Okay, so I'm just going to finish talking about these. What size do you think is going to be best? What are you thinking you're going to store in your smaller cabinets, your overhead cabinets? They will come in all the sizes, right? So here's the number 6, right? This is the Big Bertha. This holds your cleaning supplies as well. Well, 4, 5, and 6 both hold cleaning supplies, different direction, but you can see like this is what you're going to fit in here in the shorter version. So think about what you would put in there and then comment and let us know. I'm going to love this for paints. I'm going to love it for, you know, storage in the bathroom or any of those kind of things. But we've only got 10 inches to work with. So I want to know what you think why am I asking this? Because I'm hoping to put together better bundles for you. So if you think, oh, I need lots of paint or the smaller ones for paints or thread, I'm looking around my room to see what I have stored in those, or any big ones for yarn or cleaning supplies or whatever. I just want to do a better job putting together some bundles. So I would appreciate your input on that. We did have a question from Tammy Hubbard. What is the best storage solution for project life cards? Try the 4x6 fab file, Tammy. I mean, you can also store them in scrap rack pages. So the Perfect 6 page and the Trader's 12 hold your project life cards perfectly. I think I have a 4x6 right here with project life cards in it. Where is it? I may put it on my, oh, those are cards. I guess if I put on my glasses, I could read the labels that I have on my boxes here a little bit better. Here we go. Put on your, oh, I took them out of this.
And where did you put them?
Where did I put them? I was showing something else. Someone else asked me a question about Project Life. Darn it. That's crazy. This is what happens in the studio, right? Tuesday Live, someone asked me, can you do this with this? And then I take that thing and I try it. And now I don't know where I put them back. Okay, they're probably just in another 4x6 box. Anyway, your 2x3 cards going vertically and your 4x6 cards going horizontally. Right, so this is the file. So you can do this with the pockets or with the files. So there's 2 4x6 fab files. So, and they're gonna fit perfectly in there. You're gonna be able to keep that whole group together, but definitely the 4x6 fab file. Now I'm thinking, where did I put those? Is a perfect solution for that. All right, and then last week, Jean Hawkins asked, the double-sided store and go bag, is it going to be back in stock? It is in stock in the U.S. warehouse, which means it's going out to our wholesale customers. The U.S. warehouse stocks wholesale customers. So createforless.com has it. You can do a quick Google search as well to see if you can find it at other places, but Create for Less had it for $11.99. So, and that's the word create, the word for FOR less.com. You can definitely find it there. All right. Any other questions from you, Suze?
I know.
All right. Let me check here with Leanne. Oh, good. Okay, good. We'll look through those. Your mic is crackling more when you move around. Okay, so that definitely means it's me. All right, but I think that's it. We didn't have a lot of questions.
I just had another one. Patricia Myers question: where is the best place to store your finished 6x6 and 8x8 cards, especially when they have depth to them?
When they have what? Depth to them?
Yeah.
I would definitely use your 6x6 or 8x8 fab file. They keep everything protected. You can label it at the end. You can store, oh, sorry, I'm supposed to read back the question. So the question was, where's the best place to store your 6x6 and 8x8 cards, especially when they have depth to them? So I would definitely say 6x6 fab file or 8x8 fab file, great ways to store them, easy to label, right? They're protected from light and dust damage. If you're storing them in your own like cellophane pockets or envelopes, then that's great. But you can also store them right in the tab divider pockets. You can put one forward and one backward. And that way, as you flip through and look at them, they're protected while you're looking at them as well. So you don't have to worry about damaging the edges, the corners, or any of that dimensional stuff that you have added onto your card. So 6x6 or 8x8 fab file and tab divider pockets is a great solution. Oh, she says your mic is better. I think my mic was just loose. Jessica Brumley says, can you show a finished 12x12 3-ring book inside of the protected holder? I have about 30 books that I need to put into the protectors, and I would like to see how they fit. Thank you. So, did she say 3-ring? Yeah, 3-ring. So this is a 3-ring. The unique thing about the 3 rings over the post-bound or strap hinge is that they can only get as big as their spine, right? So with the post-bound and the strap hinge, you can expand your book spine out much further. But with the 3-ring, and this I think this is a Heidi swap. Here are the pages, the 4x6, the perfect 6, and then, this is actually a different page, but that holding your Project Life cards. What else do I have in here? Some other pockets. Yeah, this is a Becky Higgins Project Life 3-ring binder. So, you know what else I don't have today? Oh yeah, I do. So this binder, and this is the max size. So if you're using, and I think the ones like at Michael's and stuff, they're all the same, I think. This binder is 2.5 inches, and the box itself is 3 inches. So you can get up to Okay, I guess I should give you, I'm going to give you the length of this one too. I think they're all kind of a standard size, but the length of this one is 15 inches. So as long as your, Jessica, as long as your string binders are smaller than 3 inches and shorter, 15 inches or shorter, they're going to fit. Well, I guess there's the height thing too, but again, I think they're all standard height. And this is 13 inches tall. So as long as your binders are 15 by 13 by 3 or smaller, they're going to fit fine in the 3-ring Fab File album storage box. Perfect. If for some reason they are wider, the other album storage box is wider, but it's much shorter because it fits those strap hinge and postbound albums, and they don't have as much length because obviously the 3-ring take up a lot of length. So I think if you measure your albums, make sure they're that size, then they're going to fit perfectly in the 3-ring Fab File. All right. Janine Perlman says, can you please say the name of the IKEA shelving behind you?
Trying to find it.
Not properly, but I can tell you what it would sound like in English. Fjalkinge. It's Fjalkinge. That is not at all how you pronounce it, really, in the real world. But if you were going to say it phonetically, it would be Fjalkinge. And if you spell that out at IKEA.com or take
the link.
Take it in. Oh, Susie just put up the link to it. You'll be able to find it there. They're great. They're so easy. They're a great shelving unit. I've been totally happy with them. For those of you who are new to Tuesday Live or to Totally Tiffany, these have been with me for years and years. They were in my studio in Tacoma, and then we moved them down here. We have them in our garage. We had them in our laundry room. They're a great shelving system, totally adjustable. Rosie Algarin says, is the Cindy coming out in turquoise at all? I don't know, and I don't think so. Crafter's Companion doesn't do everything in all the colors. So I think it's in black and purple right now. And I don't know. They don't tell me that kind of stuff. I can ask though. I can ask Rosie and Cindy in turquoise. I will ask my source at Crafter's Companion, James, who's wonderful, is on vacation. So usually I have a meeting with him every Tuesday, and I get to ask him all the questions from this week, next Tuesday morning, so that I can answer them. But he will be gone for one more Tuesday, I believe. So I will do my best. I can scope around, put out some feelers at Crafter's Companion and see if that's a thing. Oh, I also kind of have a cool thing. Well, I gotta wait till next week, I think, to announce that. Sorry. I know that's not very good. I'm going to check something though. I sent an email this morning saying, can I talk about this today?
All right, Susan Sheehy
Okay.
is asking, question, will you carry the 6.75 cubes like those on TSOL has? They're
No.
perfect for CTMH stamps.
No, we won't. That is a Stamps of Life exclusive. So if you are, Susie, there's one at the end of my table. It's the pink one with the label on the front. I did a specific 6x6 storage cube, pop-up cube for the Stamps of Life, Stephanie Bernard. And this is what it looks like, right? So what's different about this than the other clip and store pods, right? It works the same way. It has the clip around it. This is a little bit slanted and it has the label pocket on the front. And it is designed to hold 6x6 paper and the tab divider pockets, so that if you are storing your paper pads and your scraps or whatever together, it fits perfectly. If you are looking for, Side note, she is sold out of these. But she has ordered a bunch more. And like I said, they are exclusive to her. Go to the Stamps of Life, get on find this item. And I'm sure there's a thing that says, email me when it's back in stock. Throw your email list in there, your email address in there. She will have the 6x6 pockets, but it is great for so many 6x6 things because it is, like so much of our TT stuff, bigger than 6x6. So put your name in the email. Email me when this is available. They are on order. They will be back as soon as we can get them. It's a great little product. It folds flat, also has the benefit of this label pocket on the front, but it is an exclusive to the Stamps of Life. She's the only one who's got it. So definitely. Thanks for asking about that. I wish she had them in stock. I think she sold out of her, the entire first product run that we did for her in 2 hours or something. So she's ordered a whole bunch more. And yeah, put your name to get on her email list or on the item itself. I think she has that thing. Email me when this is back in stock and it'll be back available. All right. You got anything else for me, Suze?
Patty Abbott Hurd is asking when the large die and stamp pockets will be restocked.
I don't know. Patty is asking about the large die and stamp pockets. I know your name, Patty. I spelled all your name out just like that, right? So the people who have been hanging around with me for a while. Large die and stamp. Did you check scrapbook.com? They may have them also, but I will follow up and see what the plan is for getting those back in stock, and I will let you know next week, if not sooner. Anything else, Susie?
One more, Tonya. I'm not going to try to butcher the last name. Any chance the fabric wraps will be coming back?
Tanya wants to know if there's any chance the fabric wraps will be coming back. Probably not. Probably not. But I will ask and see if that's something that they want to move forward with at Crafter's Companion. It was a great product and super useful. For those of you who don't know what that was, it was a heavy plastic but thin board that you could wrap your fabric around so you could store your fabric vertically in a small space. So not the tall ones like they have at the fabric store. I think they were 12 or 13 inches so that you could literally make a library on your shelf of fabric. So it was easy to get your fabric off and on the shelf. But I will check for you, Tanya. I think that's it, unless there's any more questions. If you got a question, you got to pop it up now. I'll just go through one more and remind you about the specials. Oh,
I got one more. Eugene Barber. Any plans for vertical 4x6 tap pocket and paper handler for the TSOL monthly cards?
Let me. Yes, there is something in the works that is 4x6. So with TSOL, the Stamps of Life. So again, if you're not on her mailing list, if you're not on the Stamps of Life mailing list, we are doing another exclusive for her in the 4x6. So yeah, so get on her mailing list so that you know when that's coming out.
One more. Linda Falconer wants to know what that buddy bag should they get for 2-inch ribbon rolls.
Which buddy bag should you get for 2-inch ribbon rolls? Let's see here. These, I believe, are 3-inch. I think the Stamps of Life is a 2-inch ribbon roll. And I'm just going to verify to make sure I'm not giving out bad information. Yeah, so this is like 3 1/4, 3 1/8. I still think I'm going to duck off camera really quick and grab one of Stephanie's, the Stamps of Life ribbon rolls, so that I can test it out here to see the right side. Oh, I have 2 of them right here. Okay, so this is, that's, I believe, 2-inch ribbon. So this is a little bit bigger than 2 inches, 2 1/4. So I still think that Edna or Merle are going to be your best bet on that, because you can just go the other way with them. Now, of course, you're not going to have the, it's all loaded up. Do I have one that's empty down here? So this is the 6-drawer storage and supply case, right? So I've got that 2 1/4 inch ribbon in there. So 2-inch ribbon would definitely fit as well. This, I think we're out of stock on this on our website, 6-drawer storage and supply case. But I believe the Stamps of Life has it in stock on their website. So if you're using, if it's the Stephanie ink or Stephanie ribbon that you're actually looking for, the other option is to do it this way in rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get 4 rows, and then you could probably get one at the end here too, of about, depending on how thick they are, I guess, right? So you could use Edna or Merle this way, or you could use the 6-drawer storage and supply case if you have a bunch of little spools of ribbon and you want to separate them out into smaller little sections. Then the 6-drawer storage and supply case or the Merle or Edna buddy bag are going to work great for that.
Right, Renee wants to know how to store Cricut mats.
Renee wants to know how to store Cricut mats. Cricut mats are a problem because they're bigger than 12 by 12. However, Susie, can you can see that I have my Cricut on a cart and I hang my straight back, or yeah, I see them, and I hang them off a hook on my cart by the little hole at the top, and the cart is tall enough that I can put the hook on the top shelf and hang the long mats, the 24-inch mats. So the ones that I'm using, this is the cart from, this hook is from We Are American Crafts on their cart, which is called a la carte. So, but I think that you can actually put them, if you wanted to store them in something vertically, you can actually put them in a 12 by 12 paper handler. This mat probably. Yeah, but they're pretty, yeah. So a 12 by 12 paper handler is going to work fine. They're also going to fit in one of the taller, so the 4, 5, or 6, the 4, 5, or 6 slide stash and store. They're going to fit in there as well, right? They're going to stick up taller, or the vinyl roll organizer. We have so many options, so it just depends. You can put them in a 12 by 12 paper handler. They're going to fit. This is the vinyl roll organizer. It has the highest, it's got foil in it, but it has the highest back. So if you're going to use it for storing something that's 12 by 12, the higher back, so the 4, 5, or 6 slide stash and store or the vinyl roll organizer tray are going to be a good fit for it as well. So because all the TT stuff is a little bit bigger. Now, that does not address the 12 by 24 mat, which, yeah, something that big, I don't have anything to put the 12 by 24 in. But like I said, I don't know how you store your Cricut. Mine is on a cart, so I can bring it to my desk pretty easily. It has all the cords and everything with it. The little hooks are great for that as well. And this is a product made by We Are American Crafts, and it's from the a la carte collection. All right, anything else, Suze? I should look over here and see if Leanne's got anything popping up. Oh, Allison Jacob says, what was the thing for fat quarters you were talking about a couple of weeks ago? The thing for fat quarters is part of the slide stash and store collection, And it is a fat and short little box, and it will connect together. They're only 5 inches deep, but they will hook together. So if you have a 10-inch shelf or a 15-inch shelf, or if you are using big cupboards that are 20 inches deep, you can connect 2, 3, 4 of them together to fit your shelf space perfectly. And I would think that we'll have that probably maybe as early as November. If not, it will be available in January, I think. So, but it's pretty cool, and it'll hold your fat quarters and your jelly rolls as well.
Back to the previous mat question. Shar Stanley says she hangs the 12 by 24 Cricut mats on the wall using command hooks.
Shar Stanley, in reference to your question about the, or Shar Stanley has responded, the long mats that I hang on my cart, she says she just uses a command hook and has them hanging on the wall, which is a great option. Command hooks are great. And if you don't have a lot of wall space, maybe you could hang it on the back of your door using the command hooks as well. You could probably hang both sizes using command hooks. You don't want to put a lot of weight on a door, but these are very lightweight. So that's a great suggestion, Shar. So use command hooks and hang them somewhere. The nice thing about hanging them is that the plastic covers, you know, it all hangs together. So like you saw mine, this one is kind of loose because this mat is dirty, right? The cover itself is kind of coming off easy. But if they're all hung together, it's still going to provide protection from it sticking to the mat in front of it or vice versa. So it's a handy thing about hanging them. All right, let's see if Leanne's got anything else before we do our giveaway for the day. So if you haven't made a comment, if you haven't told us where you're from or why you love the Totally Tiffany brand or how long you've been part of the tribe or what your favorite product is, now is the time, because Leanne's going to look at all those names and do a random grab for a gift certificate. Debbie Watson, are you going to make the slide stash and store into drawers? I thought I heard that mentioned last week. No, but I think what I was probably talking about last week is the IKEA cube system. IKEA makes a couple of inserts that divide up your cubes. One divides it into quarters, one divides it into 9 sections. That's the wine bottle one. One divides it in half. No, it's not quarters. One divides it into like paper trays, right? So it has all these small little spaces in it. And we are making the slide stash and store drawer, what I'm calling a drawer. It's just a slide stash and store that will fit into those different IKEA cubes. So you can take those divided up cubes and really maximize the depth and space in them. Obviously, if you think about the 9 sections, it's great for wine bottles, right? So they fill the whole thing, but it's too small for anything else that you had to reach back and grab out of it. Well, the slide stash and store now takes those spaces and you can slide out whatever's in there and get to it. So it is a drawer effect, but it is for the IKEA cube stuff. So I just heard another little beep over here. What do we got? All right. You got anything else, Suze?
No, I don't think so.
All right, my crafty friends. If you want to know when this is coming back, pop on over to the Stamps of Life, the 6x6 cube. If you search Totally Tiffany organization, or I think there's even a tab on the left side, you'll be able to find this, and then you can put your name in if that's something to know when they come back in stock. But if you sign up for our email list, you'll know that as well. Don't forget the store and clip pods are on 3 for $2 special this week. And if you wait till Friday or Saturday, those 2 days, you're going to get $5 off a $40 purchase. So you'll be able to take advantage of the benefits of the 3 for $2 and also save an extra $5 on that as well. All right, I think I covered everything else. Let's have a little drum roll. I'm super excited, actually. I just read the name already that we pulled up for the winner this week. And I'm excited to say Nancy Haxby Lorden, the namesake of the Nancy tote bag. You are this week's winner. And I know you're already a Club Inspire member. So if you just send an email to prizes@crafterscompanion.com, prizes with an S, at crafterscompanion.com, they'll load up that $25 in your account. Congratulations. I'm excited. I love it when it goes to people that I know have been hanging around with us for a long time. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Thanks for being part of the Tuesday Tribe. I will see all of you next week, 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern. Thanks so much for joining us.